Hey guys, what is up? Mech Reports here once again for another video. Today I'm just going to be reviewing the Cross Duke mountain bike. Now I got mine from Argos. I know Argos sells it, a couple of other online sellers also carry this item. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I've been out on the trails yesterday, on the tough trails. I think we did a 20-mile ride through the forest. And yeah, I've been riding it the past couple of weeks, you know, sort of running it in, so I think, you know, I've used it enough to give an honest review of it. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so here is the bike itself. I really like the colour of this, by the way. It's a nice matte finish. It's not shiny white, it's a nice matted finish, as well as the handlebars. They're all matte black. Couple of new additions on this bike, which I should mention. I purchased some new grips for it, some white grips, because I thought that would look a bit better. And I also got a chainstay guard, which I've just sort of zip tied on just here, and that just protects the frame a little bit. That's one thing I will say. If you're going crazy on this thing, you're going to want a chainstay protector, because I mean, it's the same with any bike really. If you're going up and down hills and stuff, and you know, going on the red routes like I've been, you're going to want one of these because it just protects the frame, keeps it nice. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about that. But that is a lizard skin protector, and that just protects the frame, because I did notice there was some damage happening because I was, you know, going down some pretty decent hills and stuff. So you know, it's going to give it a bit of wear. But anyways, with that aside, I think that's probably the only negative thing you're going to hear me say about this bike. Right, so features of the bike. You've got some very good disc brakes, very nice, and they're very solid. You know, they're not going to move anywhere. You know, I think they're brilliant. It's the first bike I've ever had with disc brakes, which is really good. In my opinion, they're very solid, and I know why people have disc brakes now, because they're just really solid and much better than the old, you know, the rubber ones which sort of grip on the top there. The forks are very nice. I really love the forks on this. It's the first bike I've actually had with forks like this, and what I really like about it is you can lock it out, so you get, you know, no bounce, or you can undo it and get some good bounce out of that, and that really does help when you're ripping it through the trails. You know, it absorbs most of the shock and you can just go faster. The tyres that come with this bike are not bad. They grip well, but I did find I was slipping a little bit. But I think, you know, obviously for your money, they're not bad tyres at all, really. For the money, definitely not. You know, they will last a good while, and you know, they're good strong tyres, to be honest, for the money. You got quick fire gears on the handlebars, so they're super easy. Just click this, and then to go down gears, you've got like a little push bit there, and they're brilliant gears. They change quite quickly. They're not completely instant, but they are fairly quick, to be honest. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You know, I mean, for a budget bike, this is brilliant. I can't recommend this bike enough, really, for the money. I've got a coil spring here. Now I know what people think. Oh, coil springs. Oh God, you know, I know everyone slags them off, but I've got to say, this is brilliant. It's adjustable. You can twist it right up tight if you want it, or you can open it up and have it real loose. I'm not going to show you that on camera because I've set it up to where I like it at the minute. But you can all we have to do is twist. You can see there's like a thread on here, and you just literally twist it up if you want it to be nice and solid, or you can undo it. And you know, I mean, the coils will last ages, and you can buy replacement ones off eBay for like 12 quid. So I mean, it's a lot cheaper to run than the Fox shocks. Probably not as good, but you know, I can't put it down at all because it's been really great. It's absorbed most of the shock, and it's, you know, played out really well on the trails. But like I say, for the suspension wise, this bike is great. Really, really like it. But you know, like I say, a lot of people don't realise you can actually adjust the coil spring. They think, you know, it's set at one position, and once it's worn out, it's all crappy and floppy and stuff. But that is not the case. You can adjust it, tighten it up, so when it does eventually start getting a bit loose, you can, you know, the coil will eventually wear out, but you can tighten that up to compensate for that. So it's not really that big of a deal. And like I said, they're cheap to replace, so which is, you know, another positive. What else can I say? Everything on the bike is brilliant. It works great. The gears shift perfectly. And you know, overall it's a fairly quick bike. Once you've got it running, you know, you've got to get the sort of a wear on the bearings, and you know, plenty of oil on it so it seeps into everything and gets in every nook and cranny, and it will go quick. I mean, I've got a brother-in-law who spent, I think it was about £2.5 grand on a mountain bike. He's got Fox shocks, and you know, a Fox shock in the middle, and you know, it's a very nice bit of kit really. But you know, I'm not struggling too much to keep up with him. It is partly fitness as well, so he's probably a bit fitter than, you know, me, because he's been doing it a lot longer than I have. But you know, it can keep up with high-end bikes, is what I'm saying. It's got a good weight to it. It's not heavy, so it's, you know, it's not that heavy really. You know, I mean, I paid £250 for this bike. It is just phenomenal. For the money, it's phenomenal. You get your disc brakes, which is what I wanted. I wanted the forks. I wanted this coil spring, which I got. You know, I mean, the quick fire gears and everything. It's got everything that a high-end bike should have, but it's at a cheap price, which I think is just absolutely brilliant. But yeah, there's not much more I can say about this bike, guys. It's highly recommended. Very nice bike. You've got your metal pedals as well, just to put that in there. These are metal, some form of aluminium, I think. The frame is aluminium as well, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's now it probably doesn't look like I've been ripping it up around the trails. It's just because I've been keeping it very, very clean. I've been using some pretty good products. I've got this product right here, which I highly recommend, Muck Off. Very, very good bike cleaner. Just overall, just cleans the bike. I've got some silicone lubricant for the front forks to keep them nice. You really, if you're going to get one of these bikes, guys, you need to keep the forks clean, because you get so much crap and muck in there. It's just unbelievable. Well, I think I'm going to have to give them another little wipe, because when I was pushing it down earlier, some more, you know, muck and crap just come out of them. But that happens with, you know, most forks. You get, you know, crap in them. So I've got some of that as well. I've also got some Citrus bike degreaser, and that really is brilliant stuff. That cleans all the crap and stuff out of the chain, gets all the, you know, the gritty bits out of the chain. And then to lubricate the chain, I use this stuff, GT85, and that's all I've been using. And you know, I make sure I put a bit of oil on the wheel bearings to make sure it goes as efficiently as possible, and just keep my tyre pressures really high. I think I've got about just over 50 psi, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Could be less, I'm not sure. It's about that anyway, about 50 psi, which some people are going to say that's a bit too high for a mountain bike, but I like to go as quick as possible. So But anyways, overall I'll give this bike a 10 out of 10. It's been really good, very nice to ride, and just overall a good bike. That's all I can say, guys. Really nice bit of kit, worth the money, 100% worth the money. So anyway, that's the end of this review, but I'm just going to make another quick video just to talk to you guys for a little bit about something. So okay guys, so this is the last part of the video. This isn't part of the review, but I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. I actually said to you guys who've been watching my videos and keeping up with everything that I was going to make some head cam videos. I was going to get, helmet cam, do some videos. I did get a helmet cam. Here it is, the SJ1000. If you just type in SJ1000, you can get this up on YouTube. It's 1080p HD, which is, brilliant. And it was a brilliant little camera. Unfortunately, I've got to send it back. For some reason, it won't turn on. It sort of slowly declined during the end of the trails. I noticed it was not functioning properly. Like I'd press record and it wasn't showing up record. And then when I got it home, it started going crazy and it just wouldn't work. So, can I recommend this camera? Not really. Now, Techmoan, I think that's the guy's channel name, Techmoan, he recommended this, but I think he now recommends the SJ4000, which looks even more like the GoPro. So basically, guys, I'm gonna have to send this back. I did get some footage of the trails, which I may upload if you guys request it, but we'll see what happens. But yes, it was a really fun day yesterday. It was nice to get out, try my bike out properly, and just do some recording, have some fun. It was really good fun, guys. Yeah, definitely. It was really good day. But yeah, unfortunately, I've got to send this back. Instead of the SJ1000, which is this model, I shall be buying the SJ4000, which is supposed to be a better model. It's an updated model, so it's, they've probably got out some of the kinks and the bad stuff from this old one. Probably made the new one even better, hopefully. So yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. There's not really much else I can say. Sorry I haven't been making too many videos recently, but I've been real busy with things, mountain biking, getting stuff in, and work, obviously. But yes, really good day yesterday, and I'm looking forward to going out and hitting the trails again. But as I said, I definitely recommend this muck off stuff. It's really good. It's what I like to do. I like to wet the bike up, spray it down, and then I use the pressure washer, and that really gets out all the grit and crap. And if my chain is quite gritty, put a bit of that on it. I've got a little spray bottle to spray it on with, and give that a real good thorough cleaning. And just keeps the bike running as quick as possible, which is what I want. But yes, it's definitely better than my old bike. 250 quid, you can't go wrong. Brilliant little bit of kit, and it will see me through. I want to get some new tyres for it eventually, and probably some new pedals. But we'll see what happens money wise. I want to get head cam sorted out first, and then we'll think about upgrades in the future. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching and bearing with me through this whole video if you've managed this far, and look forward to an SJ4000 review, because I won't be reviewing this because no good in my opinion. There's a lot of people had a lot of problems with it, so if you're thinking about getting one, I'd definitely try and steer clear of this one. I was hoping it was going to be a good camera. Don't get me wrong, picture quality amazing, but it's just conked out on me. I can't even turn it on now. So it is what it is. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. As a Mechapups production, have a great day, guys. Get out and hit the trails. Talk to you later, guys. Peace out.